Once my reality was a confusing emotional whirlwind. I was a lost ship in an unpredictable emotional storm. Days seemed dim, my mind clouded with confusion. I was trapped in a paradox of feeling everything intensely, yet feeling utterly hollow. A detached spectator in my own life, the world passing me by. Every day was a fight, struggling to understand my amplified yet distant emotions. My thoughts refused rest, my appetite and energy were fading. I started feeling like a stranger to myself, lost in the mirror's reflection. The fatigue, emotional turmoil, lack of interest, sleepless nights, all were warning signs. I was stuck in an emotional roller coaster, clueless about how to stop the ride. The realization that something was amiss came like a bolt out of the blue. One day I was going through the motions of life, seemingly without a care in the world. The next, I was consumed by a darkness I couldn't understand. Suddenly the world didn't make sense anymore. It was as if I was trapped in a maze with no visible exit. It was a terrifying experience, filled with fear and uncertainty. I didn't know what was happening, and that made it even scarier. The things I once enjoyed no longer brought me joy. I felt disconnected from the world, as if I was watching my life unfold from the outside. But in the midst of this darkness, I made a decision. I decided to seek help. I didn't know where this path would lead me, but I knew I couldn't traverse this journey alone. I knew I needed help, and I was ready to take the first step towards recovery. My journey towards recovery was more like a gently ascending slope than a steep climb. It wasn't always clear, nor was it without its obstacles, but it unfolded gradually, revealing its lessons and progress in small but meaningful increments. Deciding to seek help was indeed a crucial turning point, marking the beginning of a journey towards understanding and healing. The process was far from easy, but it was necessary. It involved overcoming societal stigma, acknowledging the need for help, and putting my trust in professionals. It may have seemed like a daunting task, but ultimately it was the first on the road to recovery. Therapy proved to be a crucial ally during this time. It provided a non-judgmental space to explore my emotions and fears and express my hopes. Think of it as a compass, guiding me through the complexities of my mind, helping me comprehend my feelings, and providing effective coping mechanisms. It wasn't a quick fix, but a steady and nurturing process of growth and healing. Medication also played a significant part in my recovery. It helped regulate the chemical imbalances in my brain, therefore alleviating symptoms and making the process a bit more manageable. It wasn't a magic solution, but a valuable tool that supported mental health management. The journey, however, wasn't solely about therapy and medication. Building a robust support network was equally important. Friends, family, even online communities all played a critical role. They provided comfort, understanding, and unending support, reinforcing that I was not alone in this journey. While the process of recovery involved its fair share of ups and downs, it was primarily a tale of progress and resilience. Every day, regardless of its challenges, brought new lessons and growth. Recovery was not a distinct endpoint, but an enlightening journey of self-discovery, where every step, no matter how small, led to a deeper understanding of myself. Every journey has its highs and lows, and mine was no different. The path to recovery isn't a straight line, it's more like a winding road with peaks of progress and valleys of despair. I had moments where I felt invincible, like I was finally conquering my demons. But then there were moments when the darkness seemed to swallow me whole again. There were times when I thought I'd never see the light again. I remember one particularly tough night when I felt the world closing in around me. It was like a stormy sea, and I was struggling to stay afloat. But you know what? I did stay afloat, not because it was easy, but because I chose to fight, to keep going. This is where resilience comes into play. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up every time you do. It's about embracing the fact that setbacks are a part of the journey. It's about understanding that it's okay to have bad days, to feel overwhelmed, to feel like giving up. What matters is that you don't give up. You keep going no matter what. Perseverance was also a key part of my journey. There were times when I wanted to throw in the towel, to surrender to my struggles. But I didn't. And I am so incredibly proud of myself for that. Each stumble, each fall, each moment of despair, it all taught me something important. It taught me that I'm stronger than I ever thought I could be. It showed me that I have the power to overcome my challenges, to rise above my struggles. Through the ups and downs, I learned some invaluable lessons. I learned that it's okay to fall, to fail, to stumble. I learned that it's okay to feel, to hurt, to cry. But most importantly, I learned that I have the strength to keep going, to keep fighting, to keep pushing through. It's these lessons that have shaped me, that have made me who I am today. Each setback was a setup for a comeback. Recovery is not a one-time event, but a continuous journey. Our voyage through life is akin to a sailing on a vast ocean. There are days of calm, and there are storms that test our resilience. My journey of recovery from a mental health crisis has been no different. It has been an ongoing voyage of self-discovery, self-care, and strength. Self-care, a term often thrown around, is not just about pampering oneself, but about understanding and meeting our own needs. It's about knowing when to rest, when to push forward, and when to seek help. It's about learning to listen to our bodies and minds, recognizing the signs of stress, and taking action before we hit the point of crisis. It's about nourishing ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. A crucial part of this voyage has been maintaining a support system. It could be friends, family, or mental health professionals. It's about surrounding ourselves with those who understand our struggles, validate our feelings, and provide a safe space for us to express ourselves without judgment. Staying vigilant about mental health has been another significant aspect of this journey. Mental health is not static, it fluctuates just like our physical health. There are good days and there are challenging days. It's about acknowledging these fluctuations and understanding that it's okay not to be okay sometimes. It's about knowing our triggers, our coping mechanisms, and seeking help when needed. The journey of recovery demands continuous effort and commitment. It's about waking up each day and choosing to continue on this path, even when the road is rocky. It's about understanding that recovery doesn't mean the absence of struggles, but the ability to effectively manage them. It's about celebrating small victories, learning from setbacks, and never losing hope. The journey to recovery is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about resilience, not avoidance. It's about embracing our vulnerabilities and understanding that our struggles are part of what makes us human. The journey continues, and with each step I grow stronger. Looking back, I see not just a journey of recovery, but a journey of self-discovery. This voyage was not just about overcoming a mental health crisis, but it was about unearthing the strength within myself that I never knew existed. Each step, each stumble, each fall, and each rise taught me that resilience is not innate, but a skill honed through hardship. I learned that mental health is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. It's about balance, acceptance, and constant nurturing. It's about understanding that it's okay not to be okay sometimes. But more than anything, I learned the importance of seeking help. We are not alone in our battles. Reaching out, sharing our struggles, and allowing others to aid us in our fight is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our courage. I am not just a survivor, but a warrior, and this is my journey of recovery.